Hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Hope everyone had a great Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. I hope it's a really great and successful year for not only us but everybody involved in the racing industry. Last year's had a few incidents, I suppose. Pretty action-packed year with the Cobalt saga and obviously Michelle Payne winning and Stevie Payne winning the Melbourne Cup. It's certainly been a different sort of year. So all the best to everybody for the up and coming year. Last week, it was a pretty interesting week for us last week. We had a couple of winners, which was great. GiGi Girl, she's obviously right on top of her game at the moment, and she won as easy as she liked it on Boxing Day at Geelong, which was great, and well done to the owners of that horse. She'll step out in a couple of weeks' time at Sandars again and obviously be pretty hard to beat, but that horse is going very, very well. First up at Yarra Glen the other day, Consiello come back in, and as I said here a couple of weeks ago, his trial was bloody good at Terrain, and he certainly produced that. He very well ridden by Daniel Moore, sat back off the speed, come to the outside and really let down well. So well done to everybody involved with Consiello. But I suppose the most enjoyable thing for the whole week was watching Georgie ride her first winner. Well done, George. She's busted her guts for the last couple of years, probably 18 months or so, and worked hard. And now she's going to have the results. And I'm sure Georgie will tell you all about it a little bit later in the video. But good on you, George. She rode it well, and I'm sure there's plenty of more winners coming up. Yeah, runners this week. Not really sure what we'll run this week, but we'll kick off at, we're going to go to Burrumbeet, going to take Georgie up to Burrumbeet on Saturday, and we'll run a little filly called Pixis. She led him up the other day, and George probably got a bit carried away and went for home a bit early, but we'll back that horse up and she can go up to Burrumbeet, little front-running dog sort of track, so that should suit her. At Geelong on Sunday, we should have a couple of runners. We'll take Severn Road. He'll definitely run there, and obviously he's been around about the mark for the last couple of starts. Just needs a bit of luck in running, and he'll go well. Horse called Gallant I Am. Look, he's got a pedigree to be a sprinting horse, but he just looks like he's wanting to get over a trip. So we're going to give him a crack at a 1700 metre race. I'll give him a gallop in the morning. If he works okay, he'll run on Sunday. A couple of first starters. Now, I'm not really sure if we're going to run them. We'll accept with them and see what the fields are like. Filly called Modern Miss. I really like her, and she'll make the grade. It's 1100 metres, which is, a couple of trials, she showed plenty of speed. She's just not quite through on the coach yet, so I don't know if she needs another week or we'll take her to the races, but if we do, it'll certainly, she's going to improve a fair bit off it. And another little filly, a really nice horse called Jealous Rumour. She's been doing nothing wrong. She's just ever so slightly starting to feel her legs, so we'll just see how she is, how she pulls up from a gallop. If she pulls up okay, we'll go to the races on the weekend, but once again, she'll improve a fair bit from it. She's only had sort of one soft trial and one reasonably solid trial, but there's a lot of improvement in her, but she's a really interesting filly, and we'll hopefully be able to run her on the weekend. Might head off down to Stony Creek on Tuesday, and we'll try and get poor little SOR to the races. The poor little bugger, he's been accepted, and Drew Barry, we were going to have Georgie riding him last week, and he drew Barry at 20. So anyway, he's probably a pretty good ride for Georgie to go down, and he'll be right around about the mark at Stony Creek on Tuesday.
Hi everyone, I have my first winner on the weekend at Warrnambool and Rosa, Texas for Alan Hunter. It was at big odds, so I'm sorry to everyone that I've blown out of the quaddie. I ride the horse track work in all the trials, so it was good to get a reward. Really exciting day for everyone.
Rose of Texas goes up to Albertino, 100 to go. Dandy Jet and Our Miracle coming late. Rose of Texas took over though, and Georgie Cartwright's got her first winner. Rose of Texas 3/4 of a length to Albertino.
This week I'm riding on New Year's Day at Burrumbeet. I've got 4 rides there, one of them being Pixis for the stable, and on Sunday I'm heading to Narracourt. It's a nice long drive. I've got one ride at the moment, but hopefully it's a good chance. It's hooked me up. I rode it the other day at Warrnambool and ran 3rd, so hopefully that runs well. And on Tuesday I'm heading to Stony Creek and riding SOR. Twice he's been scratched. We've had no luck with barriers, so hopefully he runs well. And that's pretty much my week. Hopefully I can pick up some rides later in the week.
Yeah, this week's horse of the week is a horse called Spherical. He's a beautiful staying horse. He's very, very immature, and he's actually a half-brother to an AJC Oaks winner. and he's very much like that. He's a real genuine staying horse. Took forever to mature up, but he had a pretty good prep last time in and ran a heap of placings, and we've gone to the paddock again. He's come back now. He's fully mature. He's got to getting quite fit, and he worked beautifully this morning. So I've got no doubt he'll sprint well fresh, and then when he gets over a trip, he'll be winning races. But he was dead stiff. I think he got beaten in 3 photo finishes last time in, and he's definitely improved again this time in. So pretty keen to get him back to the races this time of year. Over the summer period, the racings of the standards are a little bit less, and one thing with him, he's very, very sound, and he tries his guts out. So he should be a horse in about a month's time, be winning races for us. It's a horse called Spherical.
Hi everyone, let's start 2016 as we finish 2015 with yet another winner. Straight to Flemington Friday, New Year's Day, race 2, number 4, Secret Blend, Johnny Sadler and Nick Hall. My value bet, race 6, number 9, Surge Ahead, Vince Milady, local trainer here in Geelong, to be ridden by Damien Thornton. So good luck, good punting, and we'll catch you next week.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. As I said, really hope everyone has a great new year. Get along the Geelong races on Sunday. Big day, and always a good crowd at the space meeting. So get along. We'll have a couple of runners, and hopefully one can put his head in front. So pretty keen. We've got lots of young horses coming through the stable, and in the next month they'll all get to the races. So really keen to sort of see how we go in the next month. But the right horses are in the stable. Till next week. See you later.
I've ridden them both in trials. Far out. Sorry. I had my first race ride on Sunday at... far out. Sorry. Alright, just act cool. I'm riding at Pens... that's it.